Legend of Total War here with part 8 of my Europa Universalis 4 Let's Play campaign as France. Couldn't remember for a second there. Anyway, so previously we finished up our war with Castile and Aragon, taking Catalonia, and now we're annexing them. We have also been fighting in Burgundy for a couple of regions. But we're going to begin our colonization efforts soon. So we've got to fabricate this claim here. I'm going to take this as soon as possible because this port is the closest one to North America. Short of like Norway or something. I mean Iceland. Now, let's just see what we can get from this war at the moment. No. It's these three that we want. They won't accept it. I also want this and war reparations. So that's what we've got to get to. A little bit over my ship limit. Okay, so we can make that a core. Right, good, get on with it. Okay, also, we don't need these edicts running anymore because we've already embraced the Renaissance. So turn them off. Good. Now let's also just quickly check the nobility. So we've got a bit of a looming disaster happening here. They've got too much influence. We'll be able to demand military support 11th of November 1484. Okay, just got to remember that. We've also got a bit of a crisis here, as our king is 59 and our heir is only 1 year old. I really would not like a 15-year-long regency, but if that's what's going to happen, then that's what's going to happen. Now, checking with these guys. Naples. They have forgotten about the time that we siphoned their income, so I'm going to do it again. If I enforce culture... No, I don't want to use up my diplomatic points. That's fine. Good way to just get a little bit of money. It goes down over time. The penalty, that is. Okay, I want you to come over here. Because we're going to send them to Ireland. Why am I still there? So, stop building spy network there. And instead build it in... Yeah, build it in England. Because we'll be going back to war there soon. Doesn't look like these guys have got much left. Good, new cardinal for us. We've got plenty of papal influence. Not really that interested in becoming the papal controller. For one thing, it's very heavily based on luck. And if everyone else is vying for it, I'm just like, I'm just not going to bother with the race. It's a luck race, no thank you. These men should be more than enough to take on these guys over here. And I expect this war to be over pretty damn soon. It's at 92%. So let's just end this. They still won't accept it. Alright, I guess they want to have their army over here smashed. They could have saved 1,000 men. They got themselves stack wiped. Alright, now they'll accept it. Oh, I guess I had to take that region first. Okay, so Austria does not care. Castile doesn't care. Good. Is there anything else we want to get them to not do? They're guaranteeing Flanders. Fuck Flanders. Oh no, you can guarantee Flanders if you want. No. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty good deal, I think. So awfully want to fight us as well. I don't really want to fight them though. Can I just get you to break your alliance? Oh god. Distance between borders. We just don't have enough there to do it. Which I mean going to war with them. They won't accept it. Okay. So yeah, we're also working towards this as well. These guys are a little bit damaged. Actually, they're quite badly damaged. They'll still be able to beat them, no problem. Get into position. We're going in. Austria no longer considers France a rival, but what about us? We still consider them a rival. I guess they've got other rivals in mind. It's fine. I don't really have many other choices, except for maybe the Ottomans, but we're allied with them. Yeah, no longer a valid rival. Well, if they're no longer a valid rival, we don't have any casus bellis against them, and that's the only reason we're allied to the Ottomans in the first place. If we dissolve this alliance, it gives me an opportunity to establish a vassal out here somewhere, maybe. So I'll just dissolve this. It was only useful for going up against Austria. Anyway, we could probably get them again as an ally, as long as they don't rival us. That's at 48%. I can't drop this down any further without them chucking the shits. So we can start our golden era. Now, our golden era can only be done once in a campaign. So we have to be very cautious, and do we want to do this now, or do we want to do it later? I kind of want to have a really fast start, especially because, you know, we can reduce our power costs. Later on in the campaign, we'll be able to afford better advisors, and that'll increase our power. Increase doesn't matter if we don't have a golden age. I think we've been doing well enough to deserve ourselves a golden age right now, so I'm going to take it. Okay. So we can't get at them. They've got 4 regions. I kind of wanted to vassalize them. Now we need to core this as quickly as possible because we're heading to the New World very soon. Good, that'll help with getting our manpower up a little bit. So this means nothing unless it actually comes into fruition. As far as I'm aware. Alright, now that'll take a little while. Just wondering if we might want to start wholesale conquering of the area. I don't think there's any rush. I mean, we could do it at our discretion. We've still got... How much have we got here? We got 43 aggressive expansion. So we never wanted to hit 0, nor do we want it to ever go over 50. And that keeps the balance, you know. So we have to conquer at a certain rate. We can't go too slow, nor can we go too fast. Oh, getting a bit stuffy in here. I'm going to turn on the aircon. So we just want to knock these guys out of the war, and I wouldn't mind trying to vassalize them. Neutral attitude towards France. Yeah, it's okay. We're paying for these forts. We're paying for all of our forts. We're not under any attack, so just mothball them. Now, do we need these 2? Or should we just have one of them? Because eventually we'll get this fort here and we'll keep it for now. Keep it for now. I mean, I'm really rich. Haven't taken out a single loan in the campaign. I don't like taking out loans. I will if I have to, and I'll avoid it if I can. Catalonia coming in to help. Also, it's been a while since we... Wait, I just did this, didn't I? Could do it again. Oh wow, they get over it really quickly. Wow. I should be doing that more often. So 11th of November, 1484. That's when we can do all the stealing of, not stealing, but getting ourselves some monarchy powers. So in the next war against England, we want to think about reviving Wales and Northumbria. So we can do a reconquest casus belli for both of them and get their territory back. Kind of wishing I never gave these territories back to Scotland because they belong to Northumberland, because we could get the whole lot in a single war. Okay, with this, we can start doing quest for the new world. So I need 3 of them. Minute Cornwall, and I'll just get all of them. Doesn't matter. I think I'll also separate cogs from here on out. Because eventually oh, hang on. We're going to need to transport someone over here to fight them. Well, we could do that now. Okay, good. We can just walk across them. They'll let it happen. We just knock these guys out of the war. Like, I don't want to fight them. No. Okay, so now we need to hire. It'll take a little while before we've got enough diplomatic power. Okay, don't worry, they're already there. I'm going to send 9 units to the New World. Don't know if that's a good idea. Send a few more down that way. Don't know if it's a good idea to wipe out their army like this, but because if I want to vassalize them, it's not exactly the best way to go about it. Alright, can we just knock you out of the war? Nope, they won't have it yet. They won't do it. Okay, so our truce with England has ended. Okay, they'll accept this was just basically a fine. That's fine by me. That'll increase my war score. And then you... Oh, I gotta wait for my diplomat to come back. Okay, keep an eye on that date as well. Good. Okay, and then we need to call this, like, right now. So that'll be finished by 28th of February, 1487. So that's about 3 years. A little under 3 years. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, so we can do them again? Alright, Ottomans, I don't care. Fine. Diplo points. We can vassalize them, right? Yeah, we can. Good. Not that Ireland's hard to conquer, though. I don't know, it'll just save us some aggressive expansion so I can focus more on other things. It also ruins our diplomatic reputation, so I'm not sure if I should. Nobles demand increased pensions. Yeah, I probably should be looking at this. If we accept their demands for 20 years, national tax modifier minus 10%, but they'll gain 10 loyalty. Still not enough. If we refuse their demands, we lose stability, but we could just immediately bring it back up due to papal stuff. However, I'm going to go with this. It's only money. I've got plenty of taxes. It's not going to reduce my income by 10%. It's just the taxes. So, whatever. And I do want them to be loyal to me. Now, we still have this looming disaster here, but part of the problem is, if I remove any of their territory because of feudal monarchy, they'll lose constant loyalty. Is at 61%. Now, we can just wait until it's at something like 90%, then take away one of their titles. Hang on. I think I may have missed it. Sitting there explaining shit. Come on, give me someone good. Oh god, could you be any worse? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. We just need him to do one thing, which is to explore, please. Oh shit, wrong one. Yeah, there you go. Go explore. Just trying to think, what was I doing again? Because we've got one colonist, but we wouldn't be able to reach just due our colonial range just not being enough. This is why we don't go for explorers stuff first. Go for it second. Keep an eye on that for 11th of November. At that point, that means we're 40 years into the campaign as well. So on average, you're going about 5 years an episode, which is pretty slow. At that rate, it's going to be 80 episodes. It's because nearly 400 years in the campaign. But, I don't know, I'm having fun. I need to have a fun campaign every now and again, even if it's not good for views. If I get bored of it, I'll just be like, I'll just let time go by. Okay, so families left behind. So 5 years. Decrease the drafting. Or national unrest. I'm probably going to go with national unrest. We've got heaps of stability, so this is probably not even going to affect me at all. Whereas that will. Because don't forget, we're humanists, so that just basically negates it. And that was only for... Oh, well, I can't check right now. I can... let's actually check. Somewhere around here. It's only for 5 years. It's not that long. It's not long enough for a revolt to happen. What it will do is exacerbate any other revolts that we have going on. Oh, that's right. We were going to vassalize them, but... Oh, I wiped out their fucking army. That was silly of me. They've got nothing to defend themselves with. Well, let's see. These guys here might conquer the whole fucking thing. I guess while we're not doing anything, let's deal with Desmond. Build a spy network there. You come over. Just stay put for the time being then. Might just drop their expenses down because not going to war for a little while. I hope. Now, we've also got to fabricate claims in England. Starting with Glamorgan. Yep. Revive Wales. So we don't do diplomatic annexations. You can end up with just a hell of a lot of diplomatic power. And so it's just a good way to sort of balance out how you expand. Keep it somewhat balanced between using admin and diplomatic points. Halfway done with Catalonia. Oh, excuse me, yawning. Damn it, I didn't think there would... No, they're still voting on Austria. We've got a truce with them until 1487. Okay, keep an eye on this. It's only a month away. So just curious to know what's going to happen with this, because I screwed up awfully. I shouldn't have done that. Well, actually, I don't know. Oh, bloody hell, missed it. Wasn't paying enough attention. Fuck me. Oh, it looks like 4th of December is the new date every 20 years. Okay, so we've already done aggressive expansion impact. Next one, if we do improved war taxes, that means when we go to war, we can hit war taxes and it won't cost us any military power. Good way to reduce our costs during war, during the Age of Discovery. Allow transfer subject peace treaty at half cost. I looked into that, it's not really what I want to do. Claims bordering claims is useful though. High developed colonies, that would be good, but we'll have another one of these pretty soon anyway. We're likely to go to war a few times before we've actually got any sort of decent colonies going on. So I'm going to go with this. We haven't finished with that one yet either. But we also have overextension, so we should probably hurry up and do that. Now, I'm not certain about this, but I think after we've held on to Naples for 50 years, we don't actually have to integrate them. There's always just a slight chance that they'll just automatically be inherited into the French crown. Don't quote me on that, I don't know. Oh, fucking hell. Let it go on for another month. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because that thing happened. Okay, we're going to deal with this stuff now. Oh look, yeah, the nobility stuff's finished. Starting with them. We demand military power right now. Okay. Or we can recruit a conquistador. That would mean we have to disband one of our generals. Which we don't have any serious wars going on for a while, so I guess that's not too bad. You're fired. That'll just save me diplomatic points. So I'll recruit a conquistador. Certainly going to need it. That gives him 65. Then we grant Diet. It'll give him 75. Good, but then I'm going to just demand military power. Which I'll invest into my own settlement soon. And then they're basically right back where they started. More or less. But at least the looming disaster has ended for the time being. Now over here, these are for admin support. So, let me just check here. Seek support of the clergy. You don't actually need that one. We only need to do that if we want to give them influence. I don't need native assimilation. Actually, native assimilation chance plus 25% is good, but native uprising chance is already going to be at 100% soon. So 125% is the same as 100%, unless there's some sort of negative modifier that goes on. But I might go with send an emissary to the Pope. Give them to 52. Seek support of the clergy. Now they just need another 15%. Establish, there we go. So we're just doing this just for influence sake. and then we smash them straight back down. Good, that worked out very nicely. And now the burgers. Grant new world. Hang on, let me just see. Grant monopoly charters. Lose beef. Prestige is not a problem for me. Yep. Okay, that's good. Now we need to get their influence up, and we can spend a few of our military power on this province here, while it's reduced cost. That'll give them 15. And minister. That'll cost loyalty. No, we're gonna go with this. Yes, that'll make out. How long is that gonna last? It'll last for 5 years. No, sorry, it'll last for 10 years, which is good. We can do that once every 10 years. Cool. Just for that extra 10 global settler increase. Then, no, don't do that yet. Has it updated? Yeah, it has. And now we just spend most of our military points because I don't have anything else to spend them on. And this will boost our manpower considerably. So everyone goes up to 40 in this province. Okay. I want to bring that. Let me see. How long until the next technology? 7 years. So I pretty much will spend it all. And then we can start building a barracks in this province. Okay. Okay, 45 is the next threshold for everyone. Ah, I can't do that. Okay. Because it's just too much manpower there. Alright, good. That is going to significantly increase our manpower from here. So probably a good idea to build some barrackses. And we spent most of our military power. Now, because we got that 10% discount with it, and the Golden Age also giving us a discount. Best time I think to do the Golden Age is now, because we invest in these provinces now, we get bonuses throughout the entire campaign. Oh right, I still need to do 10% more influence. So we can just give the provinces, or is there anything here that's going to be 10? That'll be 15. That'll give us a problem, which I don't even want that minister anyway. What's our current minister on? He's 41 years old. But this would be a better one. Why do they feel like they need more territory now? Oh, it updated the amount of development of these provinces. Right, I understand. That's fine, I'll fix it. So he costs slightly more, he's only 30 years old, and we'll get 1 extra administration power per month. And in the end it costs us 44 gold. Good. Then we demand... No, not yet. Because we have to get their influence down first, and if we do this, it'll bring them down to 44. That's actually okay. And then we just need to take away 1 of their territories. So they go, hang on. No, it has to be something more than that. Okay, so they'll just go back up, it's fine. And then they demand another one, but it should be a piece of shit settlement because they've already got too much influence. Just something really not very well developed. Like this. So you just need a smallest margin, because you don't want them going above 80. There we go. That keeps them fine. So they're disloyal, but it'll go back up over time. Okay, that's all worked out. Everything's good. Moving on. I actually enjoy doing that stuff. There's like impactful decisions. Funny, if we let... never mind. Okay, we've discovered the new world, sort of. Time to pay up the army, because this conquistador, who's not the worst but not the best either, he's going to the new world. New world being, we just start off in Greenland, just go and discover it. Discover one of the provinces, and then head off to Canada. Of course, we still need to discover Canada as well. We cannot colonize anything until we've researched this, which we're getting very close to. And our colonies will need at least some protection until this is done here. We can speed this up now. Good, that'll reduce our overextension. Shit, they got here fast. So we just drop him off here for the time being. Let him have a little bit of an explore. And then you come back over here. You're going to pick them up and take them over there. To the next area, ready to attack Desmond. The polar bears. Well, it looks like Offaly is going to get torn to pieces. Still need to discover more out that way. So if we looked at this now, its range is 449 and our colonial range is 275. That's from Cornwall. Oh, he's already back. Last time I saw he was there. Did they just teleport back or something? Come on, I need you to discover Canada out this way. It's not very wealthy territory out here, but we could just hop our way back down to get to Brazil. Not to Brazil, Central America. Maybe I'll want to be actually dealing with Sligo instead. Oh, mother of fucker. We only needed a little bit. Who's their ally? Ulster. Whatever. Take him out. I don't think I can fabricate a claim on Ulster as well, can I? Nope. And Napoli should be able to deal with that. Easy victory there. Might need to send someone to go and help out over in Ulster. Okay, they've discovered the coast. $11,000 men should be sufficient. And I'll get them to cancel their alliances with, like, England and Denmark. Glad my king's still alive. God, if we had a regency, it would only be a 10-year regency, so just looking at it. Our aggressive expansion runs out in about 9 years with them. Oh no, that's actually bad. No, because if they do that, they're going to halt the core construction. Don't worry about any more. Did you explore enough? Yeah, that's enough. Oh God, I just need to get him back over here. Yeah, I won't worry about that. It's only for... It's literally only for like 6 months. Why would I waste 25 diplomatic power for that? I mean, mercantilism sounds good and everything, but... Hang on, let me just check. If we have a look in trade... Normally purchasing it costs 88. However... It also increases liberty desire in our colonies, so I'm not too sure if I want to do that. I mean, it does have various bonuses. I don't really care about embargo efficiency, but provincial trade power modifier. Still, we need our diplomatic power for other things, so we'll call it that. Oh god, don't tell me we just had to start again there. No, it's still there. It's just not happening, that's all. I gotta get back over there. Actually, can you get there? Never mind. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, we can fabricate another claim over here. Okay, I already did Glamorgan, didn't I? Next up is Hull. Do we want to revive them both at the same time? Probably not. Just pick something else to attack. We've already got London. We'll go for Oxford. Why not? Probably should actually be going for their port and settlements. Worth more for trade. Fine, whatever. They're at war with Brittany. Decline. No one's coming to Brittany. Nope. Nope. You're not allowed. Nope. Brittany is mine. Anyone who stands in between me and them is getting killed. This guy's a real pain in the ass. Okay, so we do this one first, and that'll actually reduce costs on this one. Okay, we still can't send it because it's coming from Cornwall. Hopefully, we get that little bit of extra colonial range from that port there. Because without that, maybe here? I don't know, because which is closer, do you reckon? There or here? That's definitely further away. I'll need to send the boats over there to go and check them out again. Pick them up. Send them over here so I can see which is ideal. Our truce with Brittany should be expiring soon. It's already expired. It's long since expired, actually. So if you want some aggressive expansion real quick, just hit them up. They got stack wipes, so there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, no one's gonna fuck with them. Okay, slow down. Alright, so I guess we should be getting you to go and explore the Caribbean Sea region. Go for it. Don't have them doing nothing. It's a waste of time. Even if they can't reach all of the regions in the certain sea regions, just get on with it. That's good. Okay, speaking of being honest, let's do something dishonest. As long as their liberty desire is less than 50%, what does it matter? They've already almost gotten over the siphon income thing. What can I say? I want the money. And as long as we do it fairly regularly, it's very little ramification. What is this anyway? Come on, why don't you go and fight them? I suppose they want me to do it. Just be careful you don't get involved with anyone else. It's a lot of rebels. Oh shit. Watch out. If you leave these guys out here for too long, they'll fucking die. The clergy estates gain 10 influence. Yeah. Oh god, that's gonna suck. What? Oh, one of the things ended. Oh great, so I got both of these going at the same time. Luckily it had completely reset. They're both at 2. So that's gonna take 50 months. That's a little over 4 years. That's a big problem. Okay, well, they lose send emissary to Pope 1505. That's 20 years away. The closest thing is advancement to the clergy. That'll last 15 years. Oh god. And we can just take away their estates. And this one here. Same with them, but it'll just make them really disloyal. We had everything under control. The Recruiter Conquistador will end in 15 or 14 years. This is not going to fix itself on its own. We have to deal with it. And the only way I can think to deal with it is to take away their stuff. So blue, doesn't matter. We're taking away yellow first. With 14,000 men. I'll recruit a couple more troops. It's the only thing we can do. It's going to make them very disloyal, but I just can't do anything else about it. Good, that's almost done. Scotland declared war on England. Conquest is the casus belli. The thing is, I think Scotland would do well, but I actually want England to win this war. I'd offer them a unit to rent, because I really want them to win. I want them to take those territories back there that I gave Scotland. Okay, now this one here, the colonial range, 459, 449. Okay, check down here, see if that's any closer. You need to fucking go. Alright, now this first one will be okay. Same with the second one. What is it currently? They're currently loyal. If we could just drop them down, we may not need to fight them. It's going to totally fuck up their loyalty. But once they've lost influence, we can just give it back to them. There we go. That's, let me just see, that's 13, 20. Let's take out as much of them as we can. Because if we drop their influence, the effect of this is going to be lessened. Alright, these guys over here, they're going to riot no matter what. Start down here. They'll make it back, it'll be alright. Okay, I didn't even want to go to war with them in the first place, but they got in my way. No, we don't have a claim on it, so that will cost us diplomatic power, and I can't afford that right now. So I want them to cancel their agreement with Denmark. Looks like they already cancelled it with England, doesn't matter about that one. You'll pay war reparations. You'll pay me money, a tiny amount of money. And you'll give up your claims here, and you'll transfer your trade power. Done. He's back there in a couple of days. Good. You will... Let's see here. No one's really going to care. Okay, good. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this. Are we able to fabricate a claim here now? Yes, we could. No, that's even further away. Alright, your job is now hunt for the 7 cities. Go explore. Just waiting on this to get done, then we should be able to colonize one of these settlements. It depends. Alright, since we're at peace now, if I was to offer them this, they've got a big get. The other option is to declare war on Scotland for no reason at all. Plus we've got a treaty with them. Okay, they've got allies. Sligo and Friesland. If I declare war on Frigo, Scotland will join in. Sligo, I mean. So we just need to get a casus belli on them. If we want to assist England, which I do, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so build a spy network with them. And I might vassalize these guys here, because that's 4 regions. They'll accept vassalization. I don't have to do that, though. Because it hurts diplomatic reputation, but at the same time... no, I'm going to be creating vassals out here. I'm not going to bother with this. I essentially need 2. I'm going to create Wales and... what's their face over here? Northumbria. I'm probably going to ditch the Papal States at some point. I'll think about it. It's not a must at this point. But then also, I could press claims and give them the claims. They've already got a claim there. Alright, whatever. Let's do it. So I want to stop building a spy network here. I want to build a spy network here. Oops. And I'm going to improve relations with these guys enough to make them a vassal. Shouldn't take very long. It's almost done. Yeah, the further that way. So yeah, we'll have to build a colony here first by the look of it. Oh god, I hope that extra distance there is going to count for it. It's going to be very close. I've done it before. Oh yeah, we're a little bit busy with this as well. So then. What am I doing? Yeah, we got to get their influence below 80. Better we do this sooner rather than later, before this actually becomes too much of a problem. That way they've got more time to increase their loyalty. This will sort it. That's all we need to do for them. Okay. And over here. Wait, who are they allied with? They're allied with Sligo. They're not going to care if I smack them a bit, I'm sure. I'll offer an alliance. No, we'll start with... Yeah, we'll start with the alliance. So the looming disaster is now gone, but all of this is actually going down considerably fast. Can't give them anything until that influence goes down. There's nothing else I can do here to drop their influence. I can increase their loyalty temporarily. Generous donation. I'm not really fussed if the yearly papal influence is not that high. I mean, the Cardinal's controlled is increasing it for us. Okay, it's done. Okay, good. We can get it to here. And we can get it to here. Alright. I didn't think we'd actually reach here. But this is more valuable because it's part of a colonial Canada. We can actually start an actual colony here, where this will just become a territorial crappy core. Alright, let's do it. And I'll actually do 2, so it's going to cost 6 per month. Because the first, if you've got a colonist there, it costs 2. Doesn't have a colonist there, it costs 4. And if you do it again, it like doubles it to 8. And so our colonies begin. Now that we've discovered America as well, we're getting in lots of splendor. So we'll be able to get the higher developed colonies. I doubt that that colony won't be finished before we do this, but you never know. Present on 2 colonies, that will happen soon enough. If you can go and find another, like, Native American, we can go and kill them, take their territory. Okay, and maybe that'll count. So let's have a look here. We're looking at England and Scotland. So England, where are you? There. They've only got 6,000 troops. Scotland probably got a lot more. 10,000 troops. So it's very likely that Scotland's going to win this war. I don't want them to win it. And I don't want to give... How much debt do they have? If I take on foreign debt, how much is it? Oh, no. What are my claims on England now? We've got 5 claims on them. How much aggressive expansion do we have? 33. So we don't want to take too much. Okay, I think we might end the episode here, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 9 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.